United States and the Czech Republic. They're about to play Canada. They would need to win this one and get some unexpected help along the way. They're likely on the outside looking in, but play the game to win, as Herm Edwards once famously said. Canada has looked very good, but they had a tough game this morning against the United States. What a game that was. 6-5. Canada won it. Slovakia with the ball first. First chance. Ball goes over the top of the goal. Jumping on it is Deneš. Ball goes to the far side. On it quickly is Michael Ladyman for Canada. Reaching in there for it. Ladyman's got it. A little dangerously in front of his own goal, but Caden Maher is there. Up at center. It's knocked down. Cleared but not out. Sahul lost it. Nielsen up the right side. Tried to drop it back. That's taken by Melker. Melker shot. That's blocked. Player closed his hand on the ball. Shot was blocked by Avjot Sahota, and he's rubbing that spot a little bit. That stung. Canadian player knocked down. Play continues on. Mercer with the good rush. Dawson Mercer. He's still down there working hard. Stick up a little bit high. Referee lets it go. Pashko Rudash for Slovakia. Broaders with 3 goals this morning in that game. A natural hat trick scored the final 3 goals for Canada. They trail 5-3. Wraparound attempt. Save is made. Collision in behind the goal. The Canadian player threw up his hands. That didn't do anything. The referees weren't calling anything anyway. Again, getting a little slippery out there. Dawson Mercer with a shot. Florchuk. Shoot, scores! May have redirected slightly off defenseman Carol Schwalen. Let's get that right. Schwalen, number 15. The shot came in from Florchuk. I believe it may have just touched the defenseman. Even if it didn't touch Schwalen, he acted as a bit of a screen. The goalkeeper didn't really see that one. That's Patrick Richter in goal for Slovakia. Last time we saw them play against the United States here, Adam Rekosh was the goaltender. For Canada, it's Daniel Allin. Again, Canada strikes early, up 1-0. Here's Maltby, neatly poke checked. Kashi. It's getting a little slippery out there. We had a bit of an issue with this yesterday. Didn't get real bad, but just a slight issue before getting a little bit slippery. Quite warm here yesterday. Over 30 degrees on the outside. A little bit cooler today. We got up into the low 20s. It's in the high teens right now, but humidity may be an issue. Kennett. We have the air conditioning on here at the Glacier to try and combat that. Ladyman around behind the goal. Kennett waiting for it back there. Kennett, little flip pass out in front. Keogh tried to knock it out of the air. Jack Keogh looking for Diaz. Diaz in the corner. Marco Diaz back at the point. Over here, Ladyman. Having a look around, nowhere to go. Almost looks like a power play. It is not. That got through, and Richter had a look around. It is under his pads, but he didn't know it. Still trying to shake it loose. It's caught up in him somewhere. I still haven't found it. Down inside the pads. Ah, there it is. Danny Galvin would say it's caught up in the paraphernalia. That may be the worst Danny Galvin impression you've ever heard. Shot over the top of the goal by McIsaac. It's by Mitchell. McIsaac's back to get it. McIsaac drops it off the boards, lost it. Taken by Slovakia and then given away. Mitchell dumps it in. Diaz hustling down into the corner. Slovaks get to it first. Sahota trying to pinch in. That pass up ahead. They tried to spring Pavelka. Pavelka threw it to the front of the goal. It was blocked first. Second attempt, he got it in front and back at the point over the top of the goal. Tipped out. And just out. A couple good chances for the Slovaks there. Mitchell and Keogh working on Sahul. Levichka up to Sahul. Stopped by Molen. Molen will clear it in. Still onside for Canada. The ball never got outside the red line. High in the air. Knocked down by Canada. That'll be a hand pass. Sahota to Wyatt. Canada changes up their defense pairing. Marr and Mercer are out there. Wyatt, Nielsen, Robinson up front. This is Marr. Robinson looking for Nielsen. Too far for him. Into the corner it goes. Slovak player. That was just a slip. Tried to make a sharp turn. Nielsen. Shot wide of the goal by Wyatt. Rebound off the end boards. Net was dislodged, the reason for the whistle. Official goes and replaces it. Wholesale changes for both teams now. 5:34 gone in the first period. 1-0 Canada on a goal by the captain, Eric Florchuk. He's out there now to take the face-off. Behind the goal, Kashik gave it away. This is Florchuk. Back at the point, Mercer, shot wide of the goal. Pinching in Sahota. That shot right on goal. Save was made, a giveaway. Osipchuk fed it in front looking for the deflection. Ball is still loose. Down into the corner. Slovakia can't get it out. Osipchuk down low, tried to get the return pass. That didn't quite work. Out comes Slovakia. Vashko Rudash lost it. That hit Vizdash, didn't see it. Florchuk trying to get through, can't beat the Slovak defense. Vashko Rudash. Butler is on him. Knocked down by Vizdash. Osipchuk to Florchuk. Cleared away. Team Canada will get in a change. Korbosh. Over to Levichka. To Shirk. Right on goal. All in didn't handle that cleanly, but Ball comes out to Canada. Richards couldn't get away. Kept in nicely. But now it's Pringle. Mishandle it. Be careful and get it out. Kept in. Sahul shot wide of the goal. Nausch looking for it. Korbosh. Nausch out in front. Nobody there for Slovakia. Canada will bring it out. Richards up ahead for Kennett. Kennett bumped into the boards by Levichka. Murr able to knock it down with one hand, but Slovakia follow up on it. Long shot from out at center. That went up into the mesh. Neither official saw it. Play allowed to continue. That went a good 6-7 feet over the glass up into the mesh. They both missed it. Can happen. Bring the face-off out to center. Mitchell out there with Diaz and Keogh. Keogh, long shot, just off the target. Ladyman, hard shot. Stick went flying of the Slovak player. Looking for a penalty, bringing it in, and Andreshko. Radchik gets it back to Figura. Figura, shot. Save is made by Alin. Slovakia coming on a little bit right now. Canada just relieving the pressure. Cole Wyatt. Nielsen elected to pass it. Teammate was covered. Robinson got over to the boards to keep it in for Canada. Nielsen with a shot right on goal. Richter won't take any chances. We'll cover it up. Patrick Richter. Goaltender for Slovakia. Robinson. Nielsen tried to get it out in front for Wyatt. He was covered. Slovakia bring it out. Melker. Melker lost it. Nielsen's got it. Over to Robinson. In front looking for Nielsen. Richter got in the way of that pass. Soviets are changing. Canada trying to move it up quickly. Wyatt. Osipchuk was headed for the front of the goal. Ball goes down into the corner. Levichka ran right by it. Sahul. Long pass up at the blue line. Fashko Rudash. And Fasco Rudash was tripped up, and it will be a penalty to Team Canada. And Fasco Rudash shaken up a little bit. He's going to stay out there for the power play. Power play opportunity is a bit of a cure-all, apparently. Shot off of somebody and went up into the mesh. Hard shot by Hustas from Slovakia, number 69. Back just inside the blue line. Went off a Canadian player. Maybe even the goaltender, Daniel Alin. Tough to tell. Pringle backhands it out. Vishtash back to pick it up for Slovakia. Sarvash. They get it in over the blue line, so they've gained the attacking zone. Vishtash. Tried to cross with Jan Sahul and make the pass, and it was broken up by Maltby and cleared down the floor. In over the blue line. Vishtash. Sarvash. Sarvash doesn't shoot. Down into the corner. Figura. Kept in by Sahul. Shot blocked. Another shot. Deflected up and out of play. Good block by Lederman. Good pressure by Slovakia. Gave up the early goal, but played well since then. 45 seconds still to go in the power play. Minko to center Melker and Dinesh in this power play. Svalin and Figura back at the point. Ball is held against the boards. Referee steps in between the two players down in the corner. Melker has it along the half wall. Back at the point. Comes back to Melker. Down low. Minko. Fallon. Shot. That got behind Allen right on the goal line and cleared away at the last second by Marr. That ball was rolling in over the goal line and Marr cleared it away at the last second. Penalties over. Back to 5-on-5. Slovakia, King close, still with pressure. Figura can't shoot it. Figura now puts it towards goal. Knockdown in the slot. Kept in by Slovakia. Melker. In front, tipped away by Marr. Marr goes to the boards, one hands it away. And Canada quickly up the floor. Ladyman trying to get around the outside of Svalin. Figura. Pass to the other side. On it first was Sahota. Sahota up ahead. Kennett. Bit of open for Kennett with a nice move. Gets around the Slovak player, then is cut off by Church. Back in behind the goal. Diaz is out in front, had his stick tied up. Sahota with some room, fakes the shot and shoots it. Good block by Nausch. Slovak player is down in front of his goaltender. No indication yet of any penalty. Figura not happy with it. So he was given the stick. He definitely wanted a penalty. He heads to the bench. Nielsen wins the faceoff. Robinson puts it around behind the goal. Back there first is Church. Robinson coming away with it for Canada. Behind the goal, Nielsen. Kashik is on him. Nielsen up along the boards. Had it taken away, and here come the Slovaks breaking out. Shot by Nausch right on goal. Save made by Allen. Time winding down, just 25 seconds to go. There's Daniel Allen. He and Quinn Big Canoe have been sharing the goaltending duties for Team Canada. Big Canoe was replaced in that game this morning against the United States after he gave up the 5th goal. Allen came in, played the last few minutes of the second period, now the third, didn't give up a goal as Canada completed the comeback, making a bid to become the #1 goaltender. Levichka. Butler racing back into his own end. Closing in on him is Pavelka. Taken by Forchuk, that'll do it. First, a pretty good power play. Came very close to scoring on the power play. Canada able to keep it out. Maher, cross for Wyatt. He stopped right away. Nielsen looking for it. Dinesh. Minko. Minko in over the blue line. Gains the attacking zone. Minko. Lost it. Canada will bring it out. Up ahead for Wyatt. Spinning away from Levichka. Ball goes up in the air, out towards center. Knocked down there. Kept in. Robinson looking for it. Wyatt is in there. Robinson's got it behind the goal. Robinson. Watched by Minko. Wyatt threw it out in front blindly, nobody there. Dinesh away for Slovakia. Boris Denic cleared in. Maher back there first for Canada. Nice play, gets away from the forechecking Denish. Out at center, Figura. Over here to Sahu. Moves it up to Hizdash. Sarvish. Shot on goal, and that'll be covered up by Daniel Allen. We get a whistle. Just a minute 24 gone. Second period. Shots on goal, 9-7 now. It's the first shot in the period. Was 9-6 at the end of the first. Those of you scoring at home. Schwallen with a shot. Right on goal again, and Allen will hold that. Ball goes to the boards. It was bouncing around Brodders. His stick caught up in the Slovak player. Again, hands in the air, but draw attention to yourself. No penalty was being called. Osipchuk. He may have stepped on the ball, went down. Slovaks clear it in. On it first. Fashko Rudash. Working in there against Mercer. Fashko Rudash and Mercer. Ball is kicked free. Diving to try and get it out, but held in by Hizdash. Back at the point. Fallon. Over to Figura. His shot goes over the top of the goal, and Allen grabs it there. Second period, beginning the way the first period ended off, with most of the play in the Canadian end. It's been a while since we've seen any sustained pressure from Canada in the Slovak end. They've had one common opponent so far in this tournament, that being the USA. United States beat Slovakia 4-1. That was a pretty good game. Canada beat the United States 6-5. Racing away, Kennett threw it out in front. The ball just sat there. Nobody could get a stick on it. And lugged out by Church. Spins as he gets to the blue line, puts himself offside. Face-off will come just outside the Canadian blue line. Ball hit the bottom of the boxes on the far side. That was out of play. Won't allow it to continue. Mitchell hit into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty to Jan Sahul of Slovakia. He doesn't like the call. Then again, don't remember seeing a hockey player who has liked a penalty when it's called against him. All right, so now Canada with a power play opportunity. It'll be Osipchuk, Florchuk, and Broaders. Broaders plays it back. Sahota. Mercer. Back to Sahota. Florchuk. Into the middle. Broaders backhand. Floated it over the top of the goal. Back out again. A shot went wide. Canada with a couple of early chances. Sahota able to walk right in. Doesn't shoot it, then fanned on it, and Slovakia able to clear it. So Sahota back to get it. Long pass up at the blue line. Right on the mark. Dumped in by Florchuk, but didn't get it deep, and Slovakia will clear it down the floor again. It's into the attacking zone. Sahota will set it up for Canada. To Florchuk, back to Sahota. Sahota's pass for Florchuk was picked off. Now Canada's going to have to gain the attacking zone once again as the ball came out over center. Easily done by Florchuk, but almost threw it out as Sahota was headed to the bench. Replaced by number 5, Lederman. Florchuk got a bit of room. Florchuk shoots it. That goes over the top of the goal. Mercer's on it over on the far side. Mercer cutting into the middle. Can't shoot it. Ball goes wide. Jumping on it is Richter. 12 seconds to go with the man advantage for Canada. Best opportunities came very early in the power play. Late change for the Slovaks. Coming out, Fashko Rudash, he's waved out as was a late change. Canada win the faceoff. Back to Lederman, one-timer, save made. No rebound given by Richter. Just 4 ticks of the clock left until the penalty to Jan Sahul of Slovakia expires. Can they win the face-off cleanly? Canada back at the point. Ladyman with a shot. That was blocked. Good play by Fashko Rudash. Canada still on it. Getting it down low. Trying to feed it out in front. It's still loose. Turning. Shoot. Scores! Nielsen. Penalty had long expired, but Nielsen just kept working down that left side. He actually had 3 or 4 whacks at it before coming up with it cleanly and then patiently waiting and putting it home. Big goal for Canada. They scored early and under a lot of pressure since then. That gives them just a little bit of separation now, 2-0. Goal 5:22 into the second period. Emery Nelson with Canada's second goal of the game. Slovakia needs to get back on the offense. They've had their chances. They keep playing like they were earlier. Good things may happen. Rodgers along the boards. Brent Rodgers. Osipchuk in to help out. Osipchuk threw it out in front, cleared away by Schwalen. Mercer out at center, can't hold it in. Denish tried to get away, but Canada's got it. Osipchuk going to work his way in off the boards. Florchuk following up on a Florchuk to the backhand. A good play by Figura. Melker can't get it out. Kept in by Sahota. Osipchuk from the high slot, low slap shot. Beats Richter. Canada with 2 quick goals. They jump out now 3-0. Richter has gone to the players' bench for Slovakia. He will be replaced. Coming out, Adam Rekosh. So a change of goalies for Slovakia. Quick hook. See Adam Rekosh. Let's make sure that net is where it's supposed to be. And move it over there a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's where I like it. Team Canada clear it in. Malpe on it first. Malpe. Kashik watching him. Malpe out in front, ball bouncing around. Rekosh dove out for it, but couldn't get the glove on it. Canada seems to have upped their game considerably in the last few minutes. Couple of goals, and now come back with a bit of pressure. Pass a little bit too far for Korbosh. Goes in there against Pringle. Pringle up along the boards. Canada moving it out. Seem to have found their game a little bit. Gadosh. Right in on goal, a soft shot, handled easily by Daniel Allin, and he will cover it up. I think I may have said Osipchuk again. For some reason, I keep mangling that young man. It's Osipchuk, Bryce Osipchuk. We're going to get it right from now on. No reason not to. Got that last Canadian goal. For some reason, I've alternated between Ospachuk and Sepchuk, and Sepchuk is correct. I went through this last night. Sahu. Sahu again for Slovakia. Sahu at center. Laid it in, trying to take it off the inboards was Levichka. The ball just softly floats through the air and grabbed by Daniel Owen. Melker's shot didn't get through. Figura off the endboards and very alert Daniel Lynn. That's a tough one. Those shots come off the glass and off the endboards quickly, and goaltenders have to be very alert. And he turned his head the right way, reached up, grabbed it very calmly. Nielsen up ahead. Robinson lost it as he got in over the blue line. Poked away and cleared in by Slovakia. Sahota back there for Team Canada. Knocked down at the blue line by Minko. Looking for Melker. All in, we'll get to it first though. Again taking it off the inboard. 6:25 to go, second period. It's been a good one for Team Canada. They've added a couple of goals by Emery Nielsen and Bryce Osepchuk. Borchuk got them started early in the first period. Long shot wide of the mark by Kashik. Gadosh tried to play it in, cleared out and down the floor. It'll be a flooring call against Team Canada. It's been a fairly evenly played game. Canada's got the 3-0 lead, but in terms of possession and where the game has been played, it's been pretty even. Shots on goal reflecting that. Another shot by Slovakia. That's now 13-11 on the shots on goal. They've had their chances. Vizdash winding up and firing and having a shot blocked was Kashik. Vizdash out in front, scramble in front of Aling, back at the point. Slap shot, just missed. Sarvish, good shot, didn't miss by much. Canada didn't get it deep, but there's a giveaway. Borchuk, back to Pringle. His shot goes wide of the goal, came right out in front. Broders, how did he miss? The goaltender was looking in towards the boards. Broders headed out in front. Not sure how that didn't go in. I don't know if it went off the Slovak player. There's his shot looking around behind him is Rekosh, but he keeps it out. Broders is wondering, how did I not score? Rekosh was off to the other side of the goal, looking over his left shoulder. Broders headed out in front of him. Wide open goal. The only thing I can think of, if there was a Slovak player in the vicinity that may have gone off of him. Looked like a sure goal for just a second. gets it up in the air. Canada can't touch it. It'll be a glove pass. Slovakia touch it first. Slovakian player lost his stick, kicks it up ahead. Nausch. Mullen is on him. Sahul down into the corner. Nausch looking for it. Leaves it in the corner. Back at the blue line. Sahul. Put wide by Korbash. Levichka. More pressure by Slovakia now. Just over 4 minutes to go in the period to get it out in front. It's tipped. Alin with a good save. Korbash managed to get his stick on it. Didn't get a lot on it, but did redirect that pass on goal. Levichka maintains his balance. Shot in front. Turning, can't pull the trigger. Slovakia maintained the pressure. Sahul, wrist shot on goal. Save made by Alin. Two players fall in the corner. Slovakia on it first. The player slips and goes down. Sahul holds it in. Plays it over to the far boards. Goes and gets it himself. Sahul, great shift for him. Threw it out in front. Nobody there. Comes back at the point. Figura shot right on goal. Saved by Daniel Alin. Tremendous shift for Slovakia. And that was quite a shot by Figura. From outside, through a lot of traffic, right into the right pad of that man there, Daniel Alin. Slovakia work it down in deep. Minko turns that shot to the leg, and back comes Canada into the attacking zone. Robinson, Nielsen, Wyatt with a hard shot and a good save made by Rekos. Good transition play by Team Canada. Robinson to Nielsen to Wyatt. Got away a hard shot. Rekos came up with a big save. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the second. Slovakia, one player short. Send the player out, but Pistash gets waved out of the circle. Coming in to take it is Fashko Rudash. Martin Fashko Rudash wins the faceoff back to Figura. Nielsen stole it from Figura. Figura stole it back. Figura along the boards. Ball still bouncing around. Wyatt's got it. Wyatt trying to feed it in front. Reaching for it was Robinson. Marr doesn't shoot. Pass. Now they'll shoot. That went off of the Slovak player, Gadosh. Figura trying to get it out, working against Wyatt. Wyatt's got it. Cole Wyatt back at the point. Marr one-timer. That one goes wide. Two minutes to go in the period. Out in front, they try and jam it. 2-3 chances, they score. Matthew Mitchell, third attempt as Canada got it from down low out in front. And Mitchell had 2-3 whacks at it before getting it past Adam Rekos. Now Team Canada has some separation, up 4-0. late in the second period. Canada just making the most of their opportunities. Allen pokes it into the corner. Canada comes up with it. Levitchka tried to just bat it out with his hand, fanned on it. Led to a scoring chance for Canada. Now Slovakia will move it out. Tomáš all in, goes up high and makes the catch. Not easy to jump up and catch it with the goalie gear on. Korbash turns, fires it wide. On it first, Church. Big collision up along the board. Slovakia wanted a penalty called. Play continuing on. Canada again pushing it up the floor. It'll go right into Rekosh and he'll cover it up. Just under a minute to go. 59.9 left on the second period clock. One more game to go after this one. Set for 8 o'clock this evening, and it's one that fans have been anticipating. 1 hour from now, Canada, Czech Republic in the under-20s. Vorchuk. Off the boards, goes and gets it himself. Vorchuk threw it out in front. It trickles into Rekosh, and he will cover it. Rekosh, who came in to replace Richter after the third Canadian goal. Pringle lays it in deep. Slovakia lifted high, out at center. Kept in, but Canada can't touch it. That's going to be a glove pass. He'll back off. Slovakia's got it. 19 seconds to go. Down the floor. Just 17.1 to go. Bring about a face-off back in the Slovak end. Kennett. Minko's all over him. Minko's got it for Slovakia. Time winding down. Play will end right there. Minko sends it the length of the floor. Underway here in the third period, Canada leading it 4-0. Shots on goal after 30 minutes to play, 19-14 in favor of Canada. Taken away by Broaders. Sepchuk. Sepchuk clears it in. Broder's trying to get there first. He's bumped off the ball. Good physical play by Levichka. That time, too physical. Get away with the first one. I think the first one was clean. He and Broaders went in. It's just two guys coming together going after the ball. The referee gets him on the second one, and Levichka does not like the call. Very unhappy. She goes to the penalty box. So Canada will go on the power play, already up by 4 goals. Ladyman. Wyatt. Back to Ladyman. Doesn't shoot it. Thought about it. Now he risks it towards the goal. Nice save made by Rekosh. And Slovakia come up with the rebound and clear it down the floor. All in. Plays it over to Marr. Back behind the goal. Ladyman. The blue line, they bring it in. Nielsen getting free, shot. Went wide. Some of the fans down below us reacted, thought it had gone in. Bjorn Robinson. Sahota. He's had his issues. That's not Sahota, that's Marr. Made that pass that backfired. But they get it in over the blue line. Marr. Wyatt. Back to Marr. Marr a little closer, top of the circle, shot well wide. Now they've got to hustle to try and hold it in. Ladyman is there. Does great work to keep it onside. But good work by Frigura. Take it away from him. And shot right on goal. 25 seconds left to go in the power play. Canada changing up ahead, Maltby. Cycles it down low into the corner. Back to Mercer. Doesn't shoot it, time running out. Sahota out there now, Mercer, penalty's over. Mercer, little flip, tried to get by Kashik. Ball bounces around in the crease, still loose back there, still loose in front. Somehow Slovakia keep it out. There's going to be a penalty. Rekosh was run over. It's a question. Yeah, it's going to go to Canada. I was wondering if it was a player pushed into him, but they're saying it was the player went in. No. It will be Mercer, number 67, Dawson Mercer, for making contact with the Slovak goaltender. You see Mercer in the penalty box. Rekosh receiving some treatment down to our left. Training staff came out, looks to be okay. Get the bucket put back on. So Canada unable to increase their lead on their power play. Slovakia now with a chance to cut into that lead with a power play of their own. Slovak bench encouraging the players out on the floor. Face-off won by Slovakia. Schwalen. Christos back to Schwalen. Shot. Save made by Allen as he read that as it came off the end boards. Blocked the shot by Fashko Rudash. 4 players hold the ball up against the boards. Referee is in there and doesn't look like anybody's moving it. The whistle goes. There's a little extra push given by Fashko Rudash after the whistle. The referee is speaking to him about that. Saško Rudaš wins the faceoff for Slovakia. Back to Vizdaš. Here on the near side. Svalin. Vizdaš. Svalin. Figura. Figura for Slovakia. Back to Svalin. Figura down low. Servaš can't get a shot away. Servaš behind the goal. Servaš circling. Trying to set it up now for Slovakia. A minute to go in their power play. Desperately needing a goal. Long shot deflected, comes off the end boards. Vizdaš is on it first. Back at the point. One-timer wide of the goal off the stick of Svalin. Vizdaš. Svalin. Figura. Doesn't shoot. Down low. Vizdaš. Can't get the shot away. Figura. Vizdaš loses it momentarily. Puts it in front. Cleared to the boards by Canada. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Saško Rudaš back to Vizdaš. Again, shot doesn't get through. Penalty is now over. Canada's killed it off. Now Slovakia breaking in. And Keogh sliding, clears it down the floor, not just relieves the pressure, but puts it right on goal, so there's no flooring on the call. On it is Pavelka. He overran it. Melker. Melker down the left side, dumps it in, goes to Chase. In there with Marr. Pavelka. Penalty coming up. Tripping will be the call. It's going to go to Eric Forchuk of Team Canada. So they kill off one. They're going to be forced to try and kill off the second one. Still time, 9:15 to go. Again, they win the faceoff, comes out in front, and Allen again very alertly plays it off the end boards. He is very good at that. Again, Slovakia win the faceoff. Slap shot up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in Team Canada end. Just 12 seconds gone in the penalty to Eric Forchuk. Once again, they win the faceoff. They've been very good at that. Shot, save made by Allen off the stick of Levichka and sent down the floor. Up ahead, Racic. Levichka. Levichka for Slovakia. They need to get it in over the zone. They'll do it by shooting it in, and they'll force a face-off as Allen has to hold on to it. Face-off will be to Allen's left. Minute 21 to go in this power play. Minko comes in to take the face-off against Keogh. Minko wins it. Slovakia has won just about every face-off in this period. Keogh comes up with the loose ball though, and down the floor it goes. Out to play it, Rekosh. To Levitchka, who'll drop it back, and Levitchka will head to the players' bench. Sahul dumps it in. Slovakia go into forecheck. Keogh on it first. Keogh tried to get it out. Great job by Sarvash to hold it in. Then the shot just off the tip of the glove of All-In. Melker holding it. Melker back at the point. Sarvash, can he hold it? Yes, he can. Just. Then he'll shoot it from way out, looking for the deflection. That went off the side of the goal. Svalin. Another shot. Again, they come close. Somehow Canada keeping it out. Sarvash shot. Another save by All-In. Sarvash has got it again, doing a great job out at the point for Slovakia. Melker off a leg. Minko put it wide. Melker. Penalty's been called against Slovakia as Canadian player was knocked down in front of Daniel All-In. It was Peyton McIsaac. It's the player who was dumped. So the penalty will go to Slovakia. Slashing. Comes with just 5 seconds left to go in the penalty to Canada. Boy, Slovakia came oh so close. Great chances on that power play. All-In with some big saves and also got a little bit fortunate. They really couldn't have come much closer, and then at the end of it, take a penalty of their own. So now Canada on the power play. Slovakia shorthanded, will go into forecheck. Vorchuk just holds it up against Tomasz Nausch, and now Canada will settle it down and try and get into the attacking zone, set up on this power play. They bring it in, bring it back out. Now they've got a little half the floor to work with. Try and play it into the middle, and a bad pass picked off. Down the floor it goes. All-In plays it up ahead. Michael Lademan. Again, over on this side, same play, worked to Wyatt, back to Lademan, back to Wyatt. In front, tipped, didn't get through. Bjorn Robinson got a stick on it, but the deflection didn't make it to the goal. They'll leave it for Eric Vorchuk, who will in turn leave it for Sahota. Sahota's got it. Mercer. Down low, they try and throw it out in front. Good play by the Slovak defense to break that up. Mercer able to hold it in. Sepchuk. Shot by Florchuk goes wide. Kept in. Sahota. Sahota will bring it in himself. Sahota out in front. Scramble in front of the Slovak goaltender. Ball goes in the back of the net. It's another goal for Canada. Not a power play goal. The penalty had expired. Mad scramble in front of Rekosh, Slovak goaltender. 3 or 4 players were in there having a go at it. It is Osepchuk with his second of the game. Five to nothing, Canada. Just 5:17 left to go. Fans continuing to file in. The big 8 o'clock game, Canada, Czech Republic in the under 20s. The ball goes over into the Slovak bench. Kennett off the glass, tries to go get it himself. He stopped over there by Schwalin. Schwalin has it again off the boards. Time ticking away, about 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Butler will dump it in. Maltby looking for it. Can't get to it. Slovakia has it. Dumped in behind Alin. He'll play it to the boards. Minko. Mitchell tips it through the middle. That was intended for Maltby. Didn't get through. Long shot by Schwalin. Blocked. Figura down into the corner. Vizdash trying to get it out in front. Cleared away by Butler. Butler's got some room to ramble. Butler stops up inside the blue line, knocked down, and another penalty. Cross-checking. Schwalin. Mercer turned along the boards. Referee said Schwalin put the cross-check into the back of the Canadian player. Moland. Keogh holding, shoots, save made. Rakosh came way out to block that. Keogh still looking for it. Finally, Slovakia get it cleared down the floor. Minute 30 to go in the power play. Mitchell. Keogh. Michael Lederman. Keogh. One-timer by Mullen goes wide. Keogh's got it again. Into the middle. They try and give it to Mullen. Pokes it towards the goal. Rakosh has it. Covers up. Down to just 2:52 to go in this one. Face-off controlled by Canada. McIsaac. Wyatt doesn't shoot. Back to McIsaac. Wyatt, one-timer, goes wide. Maher has it. Maher tried to just pass it through. Went off Minko, and Minko doing good work, forces it outside. Canada easily able to regain the zone. Robinson, McIsaac, down for Wyatt. Wyatt now will set up along the boards. Back at the point, McIsaac, Wyatt. Wyatt, take a look, gets the return pass, doesn't shoot it, to McIsaac. One-timer by Maher, stopped by Rakosh. McIsaac, Maher calling for, he wants to try it again. Nope, doesn't shoot it. Penalty just about over. Canada just throwing it around, killing some time. And it's picked off by Levichka. Wyatt has it. Lays it back. McIsaac back to Wyatt. Minute and a half to go. Penalty expired. Hit along the boards. Minko on Wyatt. There's going to be another penalty to Slovakia. Minko heading to the penalty box. And just a little too aggressive. Minute 25 left to go. Next game scheduled 38 minutes from now. Two teams 3-0. Canada and the Czech Republic. Under 20. Maltby got it out in front. 2 or 3 whacks at it, then it's cleared. Molan out there again. Shot right on goal. Rekosh with the save. Sarvash able to get it down the floor. Now under a minute. To the final minute of this game. Molan. Ladyman. Richards back to Ladyman. Molan doesn't shoot. Back to Ladyman. Wrist shot off the glove of Rekosh and then off the inboards, came out in front. The net is off the line. We'll replace that. Get a face off to the left of Adam Rekosh. Richards at center for Canada. Time ticking away, 15 seconds left to go. Kennett down in the corner, leaves it back there for Richards. Out in front, one last chance, save made. Maybe one more, Kennett with another shot. That was blocked. 2 seconds to go. And there's the final buzzer, final score. Canada defeats Slovakia 5-0 in this under-18 competition. Last night there was pretty much a sellout, near sellout here for that game, Canada and the United States. I suspect it's going to be full again this evening for our final game of the evening, coming up at 8 o'clock, Newfoundland